Tapi apa masalahnya?
Tapi for now, website saya just boleh buat satu, iaitu private tutor. Kalau ada mana-mana private tutor yang access my website, dia boleh uh, dia boleh isi borang untuk beritahu saya information pasal dia orang. Lepas tu saya boleh upload information tu on my blog. So sekarang boleh macam tu. Tapi I'm not sure how to make it accessible for the private tutors to create an account, not create an account and update their information on my website, something like that. So I
Okay.
haven't gone that far, and I'm trying to find out how to do that.
Okay, I mean, that's a good project. Okay, for the purpose of this website, I know now also you are taking the website database for website, right?
Okay, yes.
Database for website. Okay. Used to be, I was very fluent in PHP, database for the website. And I know how to do an e-commerce website, actually, not using Wix, not using anything from scratch. Used to be. That was way back in 1998 when I was teaching in the United States. But now
Okay.
things are getting easier now. I think through Wix, you could, I mean, do an e-commerce website easily, right? Through Wix, but you have to pay a bit of money, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to invest a bit. And on something like what you said just now, it's just a simple database for registration. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can connect your website to just maybe a Google form, something like that.
Google Form.
Then people can just register inside it and then see what they want, what they can see. Just a simple one. Or there are many online databases which you can use for free, but of course they come with some advertisement. You look out for that so that you don't have to create something from scratch. You don't have to do a script, JavaScript, or even the PHP script, those kind of thing, or SQL script. All you need is find the application online that enable you to come up with a simple database if you want to do that. But actually, those what you are doing are those are extra thing. You don't have to do that for this the purpose of this class, all right? Okay. Well, good
Maybe
try.
I'll make an attempt. Maybe I'll make an attempt, bro. Because
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
it's
it's good. It's good. It's a good knowledge for you to learn that. If it's
yes.
something good. Yeah. Okay, can I have somebody else? I mean, I just want to see you. Just want to get to know you first. Today, the purpose is you know me and I know you, and whatever problem we have, we trash it out. We can solve it online. It's very important just to get the chemistry, between you and me. At least well, to know me is very important, and I know you is also very important. That create the connection because sometimes when we learn online like this, there is nothing, no connection, no chemistry. All right. So can I have some other people also if you can on your videos? The
So
rest
can
of you
I
already, yeah. Ah,
see here?
Shri. How do I pronounce your name? Shri.
Shri.
Shri. Okay, Shri. Now,
Yeah.
okay. How's your
So
assignment?
I sent my proposal last week, saying about the child care, about the website, about the care.
All right.
And my I'm still looking on the website with there's informations to be put in. So
Mm-hmm. But are you done with your homework now? I mean, are you done with your proposal and your web? Not to say done, but
uh
it's ongoing.
yeah, it's ongoing because I'm done with the proposal completely. But then I feel I need a feedback from you for my proposal.
Okay. Put it this way, right? The proposal is an ongoing thing for this purpose of this class because you see, we are handicapped by so many things. We have to do this thing online. Actually, by right, you prepare the proposal first, then you do the website. Yeah, that should be the right way. But I understand because of the limitation that we have now, you can, yeah, I mean, if you have already done the website first, then you go back and do the proposal. I'm still okay with it. But you have to understand the fact that to do a project, we have to do the proposal first. Real project, real world project. We have to do the proposal first, get approval for the proposal. Once approved, then of course we do the project itself. Okay? But at the moment, if you have problem, okay, let's say these are not the thing not mentioned in the proposal, but you are doing it on the website. Then go back to your proposal, improve it, update it. I allow you to do that. And after this, I will reopen the slot for you to resubmit your assignment, both the proposal as well as the website. After this, I treat this one as an ongoing assessment. Ongoing assessment meaning to say, even though you started with a low grade, that's okay. That will mean to say you can pull back. If let's say maximum is a 10 point, you can still make it a 10 point. Yeah, progressively. So, but the meaning to say the grade is just to guide you, to tell you that, okay, now you are here, this level, need to improve further. Right? Now, if you have a question, maybe you don't ask this kind of question. Can I get, let's say, 10 out of 10? I can say yes. I can say yes in my class, actually in this project management class, because I believe that you can do it. You can do it because you have the time and you must put in your effort as much as possible to ensure that you can really do it. That's very important. Okay, can I see the rest of you? Esther, where are you? Show yourself to me. It's important for me to at least communicate with you. At least I can remember you, right? When I communicate with you, that's important. Hidayah, okay, ada soalan apa-apa Hidayah kepada saya? Ha? Ni Hidayah ke Fatin ni?
Kami berdua, Prof.
Oh.
Kami sekali di sini.
Tapi
Saya
I
punya
kenal.
progress.
That's why I kata kalau dah tengok muka sekali, I kenal. You Fatin. Okay, tak apa. Ada soalan lagi Hidayah? Hai Fatin.
Kak Mat. Prof, saya punya progress hari tu kan Prof minta saya buat balik guna Wix kan?
Ha.
So pun sama kat ongoing juga.
Ha?
So far so good.
So far so good. Okay, baguslah. Okay, Stewart.
Hello sir, hello Dr. Prof.
Kenapa you berbungkus kepala you?
Baru bangun Prof.
Okay. Tak apa. At least honest enough to tell me.
Yes.
Okay, Stewart, macam mana you punya tu? Okay.
Need to update more about my website.
Website, especially maybe the contents
Yes.
lah. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Good. So, who else? Beverly, Carmen. Esther, Fatin, Hairunisa, Vika, Mida, Kevin, Muliana, Natasha. Beverly, how are you?
Good morning, Prof.
Morning. How are you? Where are you now? Calling from?
My home. I'm in my room.
Yeah, I know you're in Maru. Where? In Kuching?
This is my room.
Are you in Kuching or what?
No, Sabah.
Oh, Sabah. Yeah, how is
Yeah,
situation in Sabah?
makin teruk. Dia
Huh?
dia tidak turun.
Dah turun lah. Now improving.
No, not really. Kan
No.
sedih kecil, jadi dia punya case tu makin meningkat. And then for last night ada kluster baru lagi. Itulah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wish you best of luck. Stay indoor.
Yeah.
Okay, Beverly, ada any question you wanna ask me or what? You have any
Yeah.
question?
Yeah, Prof, regarding last week, right? Like Prof kasih tahu yang the submission that is 10,
Yeah,
10.
I'm going to extend
So,
that until the 13th.
oh, okay. But when I check the e-leave, sir give comment on 5th where I haven't re-upload the proposal from the first website to the submission one task
Okay.
website.
But you have
Yeah,
already, right?
it's in the first website actually. I just
Okay,
need to
put it this
re-upload.
way. A bit of confusion there. A bit of confusion there because I put up too many places to upload the assignment. That's why people got confused. Right now, I will open one slot and just use that slot to upload both the assignment proposal as well as put the link inside the proposal as well, the link to your website. So make it not just one submission. From then on, I think we just use that one. Right? For this week, this whole week, you just try to improve the best you can before I make the final assessment. Whatever you get at the moment doesn't matter, even if you get a 0 or 1 or 2 or 3, never mind. But most important is the final assessment that I'm gonna make. Right? I'm gonna make that one later on, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Calvin.
Thank you, Doctor.
Good
Okay,
morning,
thank
Doctor.
you.
Morning,
Yeah.
Prof.
Morning. So how are we?
I'm good. How are you, Doctor? How are you,
Okay.
Prof?
Where are you calling from?
I'm from KL.
KL. You are. How is KL?
KL is relatively fine, surprisingly, than other states.
Yeah. Wow. But
Yeah.
is it improving situation there?
Like every day there's about 20 or less cases. So for KL, that's actually good.
All right. Okay. Ma, on your assignment, any problem?
Um, so far no, because I went through your comments and I improved my website.
All right.
And I had the same problem as Beverly also because I submitted my link in the first
All
link,
right.
and I submitted my link again yesterday and the second link already.
Okay.
So I think that's about it. But yeah, Doctor, I have one question regarding my website
Yeah.
because I'm planning to develop a business e-business based website. So
All right.
um the places where I did my task two requirements is under a blog page. So it's in that website, but it's like a separate blog. Is that fine?
Separate blog meaning to say you create a link to that site, right? You
No,
can just
it's available on that website itself.
oh, okay.
It's
But
just yeah.
actually, I mean, Wix itself already came up with some templates for e-commerce, for business
Mhm.
sites. Try that one, which is very good also. But other than Wix, you should try Webs, Webs. Webs to
Um,
me, because I used Webs before instead of Wix because I found that at that time Webs was good in the way that it's free. It's the same like Wix is free, and I can get more than one, features,
uh,
free
okay.
features at that time. But I don't know now. I think they're getting to be like Wix also. So try all those different that one. And I mean, for e-commerce now it's quite easy, but just that you might have to put in some money there lah for the
Yeah.
subscription, a bit of money. I mean, if you really want to try, that would be good. Try to do some kind of business online.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a good thing to do.
Okay. Yeah,
All
sure,
right.
Prof.
Okay.
Thank you so
Now,
much.
yeah. See you, Easter. I saw Easter just now. Easter, Easter. Yeah. How are
Yes,
you,
Prof.
Easter?
Yeah, fine.
Where are you calling from?
I'm from Sandakan, Sabah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Same like Beverly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it really still bad in Sanakan? Better, right?
Uh, Still bad lah, I think.
Not so good. Okay, now
Yeah.
on your assignment, how is your assignment?
Um, for now, it's still okay, but Prof,
Yeah.
sebab Prof ada buka balik to submission link,
Nanti
jadi
saya buka lagi nanti.
tidak, saya tukar konten website.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
You are free. I tak tengok, I tengok mata you je.
Oh, sorry.
Alright. Dia macam ni is the website ni ongoing. Because some of you you rasa lah, okay, what you have done in the first place is not that good, not really what I want to share with the world out there. So I mean, there's so many things that we can share. Some of the previous project which I really admired are done by one of my master student before. But I try to assess the website. It's like it's no longer active because she did it just for the purpose of the website. She did something on dyslexia. She did something on dyslexia, which is beautiful. I can tell you that because she explained what dyslexia is about, and she put up a gallery, to show famous people who are dyslexic. One thing, and also some videos teaching the dyslexic people on how to facilitate, how to assist them in reading and writing, and all those stories about dyslexia. That was to me one of the best sharing ever. One of the best sharing ever I have seen among what my students have done. So I mean, you can do something like that if you feel like you have a passion to help people. Then you can put it on your website other than yourself, because we need to know who you are. That's why your content is very important in your website. And at the same time also, we want to know what is cognitive sciences. Yeah? Now the question is, why these two features has to be there? One is about yourself, and secondly about cognitive sciences. Well, the reason why I am asking you to do that is that because once you graduated out of here, what have you got to show to your future employers? Do you have anything to show to them? When I was teaching in the United States before, there was in 2000 until 2004, I was teaching a website, database for website for the students, right? So we need to make sure every student that graduated from our program must have a website that enable them to sell things through the website. Either they do it for themselves, or they do it for another organization, or they do it for a company. That was the project. That was way back in 2000, they already have that kind of website. And now, I'm hoping that all of us here, all of us in this class must have this kind of website for you to show to the world out there, especially your future employers or your prospect future employers, to understand what you are capable of doing. Number one, they will know you through your introduction of your personal self. And number two, they will also get to know what is important in cognitive sciences. This is what we want to tell the whole world out there. So people, when they go to your website, wow, they know what you are capable of doing. Right, and then from this first assignment, another thing that I want you to do also is I want you to create a business card, a name card. Right? Each and every one of you must have a business card. And on that name card, I want you to have a QR code that link to your website. All right, a QR code that will link to your website. So when you introduce yourself, you give your business card, people can scan the QR code and they can access your website immediately. So now, that's why this website is to me very, very important, because it represents you. It represents you. The website represents you, not just a website. If you think that this project is just a website, that's it. No. Do something that will present you, meaning to say, you have to do the best possible. So then, if it looks beautiful from other people's perspective, they mean to say you are beautiful in their heart. You understand what I'm saying? If your website is not beautiful, people will see the impression is no, nothing to be, there's nothing special about you. Ah, so you cannot expect, because oftentimes, right, when people call you for interview, how many minutes do you have in the interview? How many minutes do you have? The most is
About
maybe 15, 30 minutes, right? 15, 30 minutes to decide whether you are the right person or not, whether you are the right candidate or not. So we shouldn't allow ourselves to be judged just like that for the interview. We should try to promote ourselves with the best possible media, whatever media available out there, so that people get to know you better. Facebook, whatever, like other than Facebook, like other social media, right? Yeah, I mean, those are common thing. There's nothing special about that. Instagram or whatever, those are just common things, nothing special. But if you have a dedicated website, yeah, you did a website for yourself and you are able to do something through your website, you are able to share something on your website, then you are different. People will look at you as different because the first thing they will know is that, oh, at least this person will be able to come up with a website for this organization. I can tell you about 60% of the organization out there, they still have no website. They still have no website, right? Now, you have many options because at the same time you are trained to do some kind of programming. But how many of you are really good in programming that can compete with people from the computer engineering or from the computer science? How many of you? Huh? Ada 10% of you that can compete? Tak sampai. We cannot compete. But just to tell you the truth, they are also not good in creating website, because they are taking things for granted. This is the good news. They don't do website. I've seen their website. I work with them because I have RAs, research assistants. They work with me. Ask them to do website. They don't do a good website. They are lacking in terms of usability of the websites, the human-computer interactions of the website. Those are the things that they don't have. This should be our strength. Yeah, when we do our website, then we make sure that when we do our website, just make sure that you take care of how it looks like. It has to look professional. It has to look dynamic. It has to look good from different people perspective, not just from your perspective. It's very important, right? Now, one of the things that I want you to include in your proposal, I repeat, one of the things that I want you to include in your proposal is stakeholders. Yeah, stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders that are related to your website? You identify the stakeholders. Who are your audience? Yeah? Peers, maybe, among friends, yeah, maybe, but there might be special group that you targeted. Let's say just now, if you do something on dyslexia, then your stakeholder should be dyslexic people, or maybe teachers teaching dyslexia, people who have dyslexia, or maybe some pupils, students, yeah, or some people from the the non-governmental organization as well. These are the stakeholders. So I want you to list all the stakeholders for your website, because you know why? When you develop that website, you must have them in mind, because they will be your audience. If, let's say, your audience are only children, that means to say your interfaces, the format of your website has to suit that of children. You understand what I'm saying? Right? It has to be like that. But if it is meant for senior citizen, then it has to look different. It has to look more serious. So now, this is the additional thing we need to do is identify who are the stakeholders and make sure when you do your website, later on you will have to perform the usability tests. One of the things that you need to come up with later on in your report, final report of your project is your usability test. Okay, one component is the proposal, and then the website, and the final part of this assignment is the project report. This project report. In the project report, then you have to come up with the usability test and all the kind of reports that you have. And that one you have to submit also for the final submission. I will come up with the content page for that one. Now, do you understand what we are doing here? So what we are doing here is actually for real. It's for yourself, for your future. Yeah, for you to secure a job out there. For people to understand who you are. That's the purpose of this assignment. It's beyond what you think you are doing. Just come up with a proposal, do a website, and that's it. No, it's beyond that. Right? So I would like to be together with you in your journey, just to make sure that you are okay. Yeah. All right. Any question here or not?
Clear, Prof.
It's very clear. Okay, that's very good. Okay, Hidayah, Batin, okay. Now, where are the rest of you? I want to see your face at least. Sarah, we okay? You dekat je, sembarangan. Sama dengan Hidayah dengan Fatin lah. So, kalau kata nak datang ke office ni pun anytime boleh, tak ada masalah. Tak tahulah, honestly, this is from my part. Teaching dalam masa COVID ni saya rasa macam tak sempurna. It's something like, well, it's not self-fulfilling, you know. It's really not rewarding also. Especially when nobody open the video. At least some of you watching me. Like if you don't open the video at all, I'm just talking to the desktop computer, talking to nobody. That's why I want you to on your computer. It meant a lot. All right. Any other question?
Sorry, Prof.
Yeah.
I have questions.
Yeah.
For the website, for now, I'm actually doing like a tour guide to Sabah or Land Below the Wind, something like
Tourism,
that.
for tourism purposes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like when Sir said that it's something people recognize you for regarding the website, right? And then like in the future, I'm more interested in like childhood psychology, things like that, like for mental disabilities. So should I change my proposal into something that related to what I really want to do in the future?
I mean, both are okay. Because for me, if I want to do a tourism website, I mean, it can brings me money. My other part of me, I was a businessman before, and I'm still a businessman until today, right? The first 10 years after graduation in my life, I was a businessman. I own a car company. Until today, it's still there. But I'm not active in that, okay? So part of me, my interest is business. When I was in the United States also, I did business. I was selling car also, right, in the US there. So that's part of me. I like it. So what you are doing there on tourism, to me, I should say is beautiful. You know why? If I were you, okay, I try to find some of the interesting places in Sabah, and I try to picture them as good as possible, promote them as well as possible. Then I can get sponsorship from people who are doing the homestay, the hotel industry, or the food industry. Because why? In my page, I will promote you. Okay, this is the best food. This is the best homestay. This is the best place to go. And when you go here, you have to stay in this homestay to get that kind of experience. You see, this is money. So don't overlook on this one. Right? You can get those people to really sponsor your website. You can help them to sell the homestay, and maybe get the registration, everything done on your homestay, on your website. They want to register for the homestay, they can register on your website. Payment, everything can be done online. Wow, how beautiful that is. All right. But again, like what you say, if you want to do anything on the childhood, yes, of course, that one is also okay. Yeah, Beverly?
Okay, then I'll just keep on doing the
Yeah.
business one.
Let's try to make money from this COVID, right? Using the
Yeah, just
website.
trying different things.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good
Trying
way.
different.
I'm sure many of you can really, because I've seen this, when I was in the United States, it was in year 2000 before. How they can make it. They even use the website to do some kind of local business. People, the students especially, they can order on anything online and they send directly to the home. But this one has already been done here also. They can order things online. Yeah, nasi lemak, whatever, you operate from home and then you just send deliver. Well, now we have all those Panda, Food Panda, so can deliver the thing, right? Okay, other people, where are you? Can you come out? Fika, Mida, can you just say something or what?
Good morning, Prof.
Morning. No, you cannot be online or what? You cannot, video tak ada ke?
Morning, it's loading. Hello.
Okay, yeah. Hati-hati.
Because based on what you mentioned to Beverly, because the topic that I decided to focus on was specifically sustainable and ethical fashion.
Fashion.
So fashion, sustainable and ethical fashion.
Okay. So what about that?
So I was wondering how that could be profitable.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Okay. I remember before, when students from here, this is the students in the States, they did something along that line, fashion. So people can choose the different kind of fashions and do the cutting, everything, and then they send it to tailor and then send it to the customer. Yes, they can do it online, mix and match, something like that. What kind of textile, all this kind of thing, what kind of design you want, you know, and the order come from all over the world. I mean, it's a good business. It's a good business because you know why? When you operate something like that, of course, you must have tailors who can do the sewing, everything for the clothing, right? But it will be cheap because you know why? You don't have to pay brick and mortar shop. All you need is just online to sell it. Or you can even buy, you know how they did it? They buy in bulk from other places in the world and then they sell it as a individual clothing. And then they spread it, they divide it and put into different categories. Let's say if you get one bulk of order from China or from Hong Kong or from Taiwan or even from Korea, then you know what are the small pieces that are included in the bulk and you sell the small pieces online. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So you sell it. Only when those things people order, confirm order, then you purchase offline. You see, you become just a center of transaction only. You do the transaction, but actually the thing you don't have to hold it. Yeah. There are so many people doing it that way. You don't have to stock the product. Whenever there is order from your website, you shoot your order direct to the supplier send directly to the customer. You can even do
Something
that.
like dropship.
You can also do that online. I have no problem with that. I mean, that's also okay. That's good if you like it. Okay. Uh, any other question?
Okay, thank you.
Nice to meet you. Okay. Nur Nadira. Ada soalan, Nadira?
Hi sir.
Ya, hai. Ada soalan tak?
Macam basically macam Beverly dengan Miza juga. So
Okay.
macam kan sir ada kata macam kita buat something yang benefit untuk kita in future kan. So
Ya.
apa yang kita buat sekarang is about art and culture of Negeri Sembilan. So I macam Patut ke saya stay with the topic atau saya cari sesuatu yang baru? Sebab bila saya baca title kan ada saja mention special interest tu,
Yeah.
memang itu yang pop up dalam kepala saya dan macam benda yang saya memang minat.
Okay. Baguslah Zaman. Masing-masing kita ni macam-macam minat kita. Kan? Saya tak tahu apa you minat. You rasa mungkin ada orang tak minat benda tu tapi you minat. Tapi saya rasa most important tu kita minat. Because kalau kita minat, it gives us the energy nak buat benda tu sebaik mungkin. And that's why very important is kita mesti ada interest dengan tu. Kalau tak ada interest, mungkin you tak akan berhabis lah you nak buat ni. So in your case, katakan tadi you nak develop a website untuk highlight Negeri Sembilan, saya katakan something like that, interesting places dekat Negeri Sembilan is also good. Tapi macam yang kata I suggest dengan Beverly tadi, yang macam tu you boleh dapat keuntungan daripada promotion ataupun advertisement. You cari homestay, you cari hotel, buat connection through that, and then you cari tour operators. So mean to say kalau orang nak datang ke Negeri Sembilan, dia nak tour guide, you boleh buat connection kepada tour guide. At the same time, kalau kata you nak, orang nak datang ke Negeri Sembilan, nak cari tempat tinggal, then you boleh kata, okay, these are recommended places. Siap you bagi star rating lagi. Kata, oh ini 5 star tempat homestay. Yeah? Not just because of the place to stay, but the family yang hosting kita tu, okay. You bagi komen-komen. These are value added services kita provide kepada customers. Man, I'm okay with that. If worst come to worst, katakan kampung halaman you, dekat kampung you ada special waterfall. You rasa lah, kalau you promote benda tu, ramai orang akan datang, dia akan contact you. Then you kata, you offer, okay, saya boleh bagi tour guide service. Walaupun benda tu tak ada apa pun, tapi boleh kita sedia buat kan. So people nak datang tu, dia contact kita. Kita jadi famous seluruh dunia. Lepas tu kita ambil gambar-gambar yang bagus kat sana. Setiap pengunjung yang datang, kalau kita di luar negara, kita ambil gambar, kita posted apa semua, then more people will come. Because why? People will feel the dynamicity of the place tu. Tengok, banyak macam orang datang kat sini. Macam mana you punya layanan apa semua. These are the thing that we need to feature. All this while kita tak fikir benda macam tu. We don't have to highlight anything. Because the problem with us Asian, we are not communicative. We appreciate. Bukan kita tak appreciate, tapi we will not say it out. Most Asian are like that. We just keep it to ourselves. Betul tak? Most of us, we don't say it out. Macam katalah, we can appreciate. Kalau kata kita punya society, kita tengok apa-apa yang bagus ke apa, ataupun tak bagus lah. Okay, kata-kata bagus. Normally kita silent je. Ya kan? Kita tak mention benda tu tak bagus. Tapi yang sepatutnya, kita terus terang lah. Benda tak bagus lah. Tapi jangan kita offended bila orang kata macam tu. Tapi dalam kita punya culture, oftentimes we are being offended by that. So, for me, I tak rasa apa-apa kalau you kata benda ni tak okay. I'm okay with that. Criticism is very important for me to be better. I need criticism. Dengar kita dengar cerita bagus je, tak ada criticism, we can never improve in our life. So, high time, I think we need to be appreciative, we need to be communicative. How we feel, kita share. Macam mana perasaan kita put, tengok, tunjuk. Apa kita encounter dalam kita punya kerja kat Penang, we put it, tunjuk dekat website kita. Especially misalnya kata you deal with tourism tadi. Apa kata you punya turis bila datang ke sana, ambil recording, ambil video, ambil gambar mereka, muka happy apa semua tunjuk. This thing will count. People will come back just because of the website. Because nowadays, kebanyakan orang kita ni boleh kata 70 to 80%, before dia pergi ke mana-mana site tu, dia akan Google dulu tengok kat mana. So that's where they can find us. So macam mana kita nak famouskan kita punya website nanti? This is another thing. We have a lot of social media where we can put our link. Okay, please visit my place. Datang kampung saya. Actually, you nak promote homestay tu kan. Kalau you ada homestay ke apa. Ataupun, now the beauty about this website, you don't have to own the places. You don't have to own the places. Like the homestay is not owned by you. But you operate in such a way that you link to all of them, maybe dia orang akan bagi commission. You become commission agent. Dia akan bagi commission to every customer, every guest yang datang through you punya website. They will have to give berapa persen, 10%, 20% or 30%. There's so many ways to earn money. Right? Sorry, I'm talking about business today. We're not supposed to do that, but that's part of my interest. Right? Lagi, siapa lagi ada soalan? Natasha, where are you?
Hello.
Yeah. Can you on your video?
Okay.
Hmm. So how's your website
It's
project?
not too bad. Like so far, like the feedbacks you gave me,
Ah,
they were all okay. But I think just the website lah, I have to improve a little lah. That's all.
all right. Like I said just now, the website, when we do the website, jangan sampai kita shot sendiri je lah. Itu je lah. But I thought yours was not that bad, right? Okay, right?
Yeah.
Jangan sampai kita shot sendiri lah website tu. Now, just to be safe, when we do the website, just follow, use the template. You are safe. Don't try to change the template to your own preference. You change the color, change the font, change so many things. In the end, it mess up. Because you know why? Those people who did the template, those are professionals. Yeah, those are professionals. This one applies to everyone. I saw that most of you try to change this and that. Well, don't do that. Just follow strictly to the template first. If you need to change later on, well, you ask your peers, and that's why you need to do the usability testing. When we do the usability testing, there's a time when we ask people, what are the things not okay with the website? Then you try to change it. The content of the website, which one is not good? Get people to comment on it. Well, do you understand what cognitive sign is about? Now, I mean, I've been in this faculty for quite some time, and since 2005. I find it very difficult to explain to people what is cognitive science, right? What is cognitive science? Now, are you able to explain it well when you graduated out of here?
Maybe sort of.
Huh? Okay, excuse me
Maybe.
first. Hello? Okay, well. Siapa? Padah je cuma dia. Padah je yang belum confirm. Ya, walaupun cuma masih dapat juga. Oh. Just minta surat dia lah. Tapi ada momen padah je macam ni. Kita je sign dulu. Coba hal. They just need surety je. That's all. Ya lah. Okay lah. Okay. Alright. Okay, thank you. Okay. Alright. Do you have any question for me, Natasha?
No, as of now.
You're right. Okay, that's good. Alright, nice to meet you. Okay. Any new person that I haven't met before? Mulyana, Hamida, Atin, Izian, Zulaiha, tak ada bunyi langsung. Now, another thing that I want to ask you today is about the final project. The final project is a group project. The final project is a group project. And for the group project, okay, let me use this online polling. Try to use this one. Okay, now I'm putting online. Okay, now you answer the poll there. Which one do you want? Want to choose your own group or let me choose your group? Can you respond? Right, there are still 14 of you not answering. Two more of you belum ada jawapan. Okay, there are two more of you still not responding. Okay, now it looks like you want to choose your own group. Okay, you want to choose your own group. So now maximum in the group for this class is 7. Maximum is 7 and minimum is a 5. Okay, now you choose your own group and let me know which group you belongs to. Right? And your group leader, choose a group leader and ask your group leader to let me know, tell me which group you belongs to. Is it maximum 7, minimum 5 in the group? Shouldn't be less. Any question? Still two of you sleeping there. Wow. Yeah, still of you two still sleeping, not doing anything. Right, ladies and gentlemen, any question? Delcy. Well, Delcy. Where are you, Delcy?
I'm here, Prof.
Yeah. Can you on your video? Delcy, can you on your video?
Yes, can Prof. Professor, my connection here is not stable, so I cannot open the video.
Oh, Delcy, where are you? Delcy, where are you from?
Not right now, currently at my home.
Where?
Telupit, Sabah.
Oh, in Sabah.
Yes.
Oh, how is situation in Sabah? In your place there?
Currently cannot go out. If you want to go out, need to have letter from the Balai Police like that.
Wow. Even going out from the house also cannot.
Yes.
Oh, that's really bad. I remember,
Yeah.
yeah, in Kuching it was like that before. It's very difficult. So actually, it's a good thing about if you have a website for e-commerce, right? So that's where you can buy and sell things through on the websites. Okay. Now, who else? Nur Izian, Mulyana, Izzati. Semua tak ada bunyi ni. 65529 65496.
Ada sir, saya ada sir.
Izzati, okay. So macam mana? Show on video you.
Alah sir, saya pakai phone lah. Tak nak lah sir, malu lah.
At least I tahu siapa you.
Sekejap sir.
Kalau dah nanti macam mana kalau kita jumpa somewhere lah, kita go I student you. Student kat mana? Student online. Macam mana? Okay, Faitin Hairunisa mana? Alright, any other questions? You all ada nak tanya soalan tak? Tak ada.
Morning, Prof.
Morning. Nurul. Ya, Nurul Syahira.
I have question.
Ya, apa soalan dia?
Right now I'm doing website. It's like a traveling things, and then as you said to Beverly, like doing websites to attract sponsorships. So the proposal is more like on pitching proposal, sir.
To attract sponsorship. Well, banyak yang dapat dibuat lah. There's so many things that you can do online. And one of the things is that you jadi YouTuber. You faham tak apa maksud saya YouTuber? Misal kata you want to promote places makanan. Try to do this one online. You visit places yang you rasa lah makanan sedap apa semua. Lepas tu you ambil video you semua, you taste benda tu. Lepas tu you bagi berapa you punya score apa semua. And then you put online benda tu. And then you ask people to access you punya YouTube site ke apa semua, bagi komen ke apa, like ke apa semua. Well, kalau you mencapai kan, I don't know apa, 1 million at least kan. 1 million people visiting your website, then they will pay you money, just to do that. So, it's a good thing for you to promote yourself macam tu. Kalau kata you boleh bercakap, right? I mean, if you boleh bercakap, then I mean to say this one is very suitable for you to promote a place, promote tempat makan. Not just you tunjuk tempat makan tu kan. You sendiri ambil video, promote. You faham maksud saya tak?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of them. People make it like that, Bukan ada apa-apa pun. It's a nobody, tapi dia pandai. Talk about important thing which people would like to hear, especially about food. Dan bila orang taste food tu, memang sedap. Tu very important. Jangan you kata sedap, tapi tak sedap. Aja you kelentong je supaya orang pergi kat situ. No. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We make sure once we put it online, we say that this is a good place to eat, and people will remember you a long time. Okay? When I want to find food, dia akan cari Nurul Syahira punya blog. Kerana Nurul Syahira knows kat mana makanan orang Sarawak yang sedap di Kuching. You faham maksud saya tak? Yes. It's very important.
Okay.
Because, now whether, sama ada you sedar ataupun you tak sedar. Izzati, nice to meet you Izzati. Whether you sedar ataupun tak sedar, masing-masing kita ni, kita ada kekuatan. Masing-masing kita ni, kita ada special knowledge. Orang lain tak ada. Masing-masing kita ni, kita ada. tempat-tempat tertentu di dalam dunia ni, dunia yang berada di sekitar kita ni, yang orang lain tak tahu. Tapi kita boleh share dekat website kita. Macam kata, you rasa tempat ni dia punya servis apa je, misal kata any kind of services yang dia boleh provide. Misal kata dia boleh buat bekam ke, ataupun dia boleh urut tradisional ke, tempat ni untuk orang perempuan yang mengandung ke, dah mengandung ke apa, dia nak apa tu special spa treatment tapi cara tradisional, you tahu mana contact tu, kan you boleh buat kat website, people can contact through you, faham tak? Siapa-siapa nak pergi, you can get money through that, even through that kind of services. Siapa nak cari orang yang buat kuih, misal kata, yang boleh ajar macam mana nak buat kuih lapis, misal kata, you boleh ada connection kepada semua tu. Tapi you become a center of attraction dengan website. That's why you kena pandai portray yourself, pandai bercakap ke apa semua. This is how we sell ourselves. There are so many ways of doing business. Either you do it yourself, buat kuih tu you sendiri yang buat kuih, or let other people do it, tapi you punya specialties tu, you know how to promote, and people go through you. I mean, this is the best thing. You don't have to do anything actually. You are just selling other people businesses. Faham maksud saya tak? You tahu. Dekat Kuching tu ada Mira Cake House. Ada apa lagi cake house?
Ada yang salah.
Ada yang salah. Apa lagi? You tahu. Semua cake house tu semua. Tapi you tolong dia orang jual. You cakap kat Mira, okay, dapat tak you buat packing kecil macam ni apa semua. Nama brand you pun tak kisah. I jual kat website saya. Ataupun you buat special packing kalau saya nak. You tak payah buat. Cuma you nak dia orang special pack just for you. Lepas tu you jual online. Kalau dapat ada jualan, baru you suruh dia orang buat. Ada jualan, baru you suruh dia orang buat. This is the best way to make money. Kita tak payah invest into tak payah buat capital investment. Faham masuk capital investment? You tak payah beli dapur, you tak payah beli oven, you tak payah beli macam-macam untuk buat kuih. Blender segala macam. Tak payah. Itu orang lain dah ada. Cuma you nak jual je in a special packaging. Right? So, banyak jalan nak buat bisnes ni. Tinggal lagi, dia kena buka minda you sedikit, tengok apa orang lain buat, dan gunakan social media untuk distribute mana tempat yang nak jual. Alright. Of course kita nak jual dalam social media, kita ada jual ni. Tak elok lah, orang akan fikir kita ni opportunist. Tapi kita boleh kata, okay, nak tengok apa-apa, pergi kat sini je. Simple macam tu, okay, hantar macam tu je. Nanti orang pergi ke website kita pun tengok betul-betul. Faham maksud saya?
Faham.
Alright, good. Izzati, anything for question, soalan ke apa yang you tak berapa faham, yang I boleh bantu?
Okay je sir, cuma link untuk submit proposal tu
Nanti saya buka link tu baru. Nanti saya buka baru. You just update dekat link baru tu. You final punya assignment tu letak baru kat situ. Dah lah supaya solve the problem. Because sekarang ni ada yang letak kat satu, ada yang letak kat dua. Pening. Saya pun yang pening. Saya kata, you tak buat apa? You kata ada. Lepas tu saya cari balik. Susah nak cari. Kalau dua punya tempat tu, mana nak cari 80 tempat. Buang masa lama. Banyak. Okay. Ada lagi yang student-student lain yang nak communicate dengan saya, please? I mean, I would love to know you. It would be nice to know you. Okay, now.
Good morning, Prof.
Morning. Siapa ni?
Hold on.
Siapa nama?
Renee.
Yeah. Okay. Kalau dapat on video, cuba on.
I would like to ask about the page yang konten pasal sendiri tu. Is it better to write everything down on the page, or will it be better to provide our CV or resume?
Okay, soalannya, would it be better kalau kita letak resume? Dia macam imagine lah kalau I letak resume I macam tu je tanpa I explain myself, versus I explain myself and then I put a bit of pictures kat situ sana sini, which is more better. I mean, I think better is you explain yourself lah. Janganlah letak semua everything on your resume kat situ. Resume is available on request kata.
Oh, okay.
Can you on your video, Reni? Where
I
are you
did
calling from?
my home. I'm in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah.
Wow. Tak dapat on video ke?
I think the line is unstable.
Oh, okay. Right,
Thank
siapa
you,
lagi
Prof.
yang belum nak cakap dengan saya? I mean, good question, Reni. Siapa lagi yang nak cakap? Some of you different person might have different question. If you malu nak cakap through this one, you can communicate through this one, chat. I have a question. Is it okay if I want to change my website content for more improvement on my interest? Ini soalan ni, saya tak kisah apa you nak buat, itu je. But make sure you want to do something that really interests you, itu je lah. Janganlah buat sesuatu yang because just to fulfill the assignment, itu silap. Oftentimes we do something like that, just to fulfill the class assignment. Prof Syarin buat yang ni pun dah okey dah, cukup makan dapat B dah okey. Well, in this class B, saya rasa janganlah memalukan diri you dapat B. Teruk-teruk pun dapat A minus lah from this class. Janganlah dapat B, okay? In the previous class, the one is face-to-face class, tak ada yang dapat B. Semua A. But that was, we were fortunate at that time, we do a real project. Some of the student buat business dekat faculty. Some of them buat macam-macam activity, ada yang cuci kereta, ada yang apa, just to collect money, and that money was used for us to go on a group trip untuk kelas tu. At that time, first one was to Pulau Sabah and the second one was to Saribas, Pusat. Tapi now we are online like this, there's nothing much we can do. For the group project, tak ada yang tanya untuk group project tadi. Okay, for the group project, apa yang kita nak buat adalah website juga. Tak ada benda lain nak buat ni. Tapi website tu untuk community. Any community out there, we want to come up with a website khusus untuk that community. You can work from everywhere kan, tak kisah. Walaupun you dalam satu kumpulan, misal kata you nak buat satu website untuk community dekat Santubong. Community dekat Santubong. Well, you can work on that. But you portray, you cerita pasal community tu, then you show the interesting places dalam community tu, then you talk about the culture of the people in the community. You also talk about benda-benda antik yang ada dalam community tu. You boleh cerita tempat, places of interest. At the same time, you cari sejarah community tu macam mana, siapa leaders, who are the historical leaders dalam community ni, portray benda ni semua. So that will mean to say the outcome of your project tu nanti satu community website, orang tengok website tu, orang boleh tahu, oh community ni mula daripada tahun ni, dah berapa keturunan duduk kat sini, places of interest dalam community ni, ni. Makanan yang paling popular dalam community ni macam ni. Perkhidmatan yang terbaik dekat community ni membuat perahu, saya kata. Okay? That is your group project. Tapi jangan buat sekarang lah. Sekarang ni je bayangan saja what you can do. Right? Itu bayangan saja. Alright? So that's on the community. Now any question? Any other question? Any more? Verbally or what? Anything. You can ask me anything. So in terms of grading, I think most important to you all, grading, macam dalam kelas ni macam mana grading dia? Right? For the first assignment tu, it's about 30 marks lah, 30 markah. So that's what you get. Tapi ada tiga perkara dalam first assignment. There are three things in the first assignment. One is the proposal, Second is the website itself. And the third is the final report from your individual project. Ada 3 perkara dalam tu. Saya kena buat 3 benda tu. Dia punya markah tu, mungkin saya akan tambahkan markah tu nantilah. I will see overall macam mana. Oh, perlukah midterm? Tu yang soalan yang perlu ditanya ni lah. Sama ada kita nak bagi midterm secara midterm ataupun midterm secara projek. Tambah baikkan projek. Tu belum saya decide lagi lah. Kalau saya mimpi bagus, nanti ada saya beritahu macam mana. But sometimes I understand also that sometimes quizzes, exam does not really represent sama ada seseorang tu betul-betul bijak ataupun tak. Because from my experience between especially lelaki dengan perempuan, yang perempuan definitely has better memory retention. Perempuan has better memory retention. Actually, I conducted a research together dengan Dr. Norehan, Dr. Kartini dulu. That was way back in 2008 macam tu. Kita tengok macam mana. Ada beza tak lelaki dengan perempuan? Yes, berbeza. Perempuan ni nampak better memory retention. Maksudnya kalau suruh dia hafal, dia better daripada lelaki. Definitely better. Kalau kata lelaki, dia punya strength tu maybe different juga. Tapi what we tested tu, in term of just memory retention dengan concentration. Concentration, perempuan can concentrate longer. Mean to say they can sit and do something, they can spend longer time. Tak boring. Lelaki, dia punya time spent tu is less. They can focus a little bit and then they have easily got distracted. And this is the nature between male and female. So sometimes real exam lah, it mean to say that it favors the female. It favors the female. And that's the reason why in the university nowadays, there are more female than male. Because they are more female than male because that mean to say also our system, our exam system is feministic in nature. Our exam system is feministic in nature. Mean to say it favors the female. That's why in life also, lesson learned. Anything you do to a female, they will remember a long time. No, they will retain that for a long time. But for the male, it's just a short term only. You understand what I'm saying? And this is between male and female. Ada beda. It's not a question of male is more intelligent than female or female is more intelligent than male. No, this is just a question of memory retention. Okay? Ada soalan apa-apa? Do we have midterm? This one, I'm not able to answer now. It depends. Kalau you all doing your project seriously, bagus, you improve it really well, then okay. Then maybe we don't need the midterm. But if I see that people are just taking this class for granted, then a midterm is required. You understand what I'm saying? I will see to that, like that. If I see all the website, a beautiful website, I'm going to share it with other lecturers, share with other students. I'm proud to do that. But if your website is not good, I won't share it. You know what I mean? So then maybe we need a midterm. So at the moment, let's put it aside first. Just focus on doing your project. Okay, any other thing that you need to know? Sarah, ada apa-apa lagi soalan? Apa nanti whatever you nak decide nak buat, just let me know lah. Fikah, mana fikah ni? Mida, Syuhada, Mulyana, M. Said. And then 64604, 65496, 65529. And Triska. Okay, kalau tak ada apa-apa, maybe yalah, you boleh log off. Kalau you still want to talk to me apa, you can stay back dulu. Alright. Okay, that's it for today. Any question, Beverly?
Prof, can we have attendance?
Attendance.
Yeah.
Your attendance.
I mean, Moleskine. Moleskine. I want to scan attendance.
Oh, it's okay. No need to scan it. It's all right. Because
Oh,
it's
okay.
so messy, you know. It's so messy. Now I will do it myself. You just check your attendance for the previous week.
All right.
Yeah.
I already checked. Yeah.
Because if I were to
Thank
let you
you.
do it, it's so messy, you know. There's not many of you online, so I prefer to do it myself. As long as you are here. But very important. After this, you just say, put your name there. You get attended. That shows that you attend this class, and I will pick it from there. All right. Put in the WhatsApp. All right. Yeah. Any other question?
Thank you, Prof.
Yeah, you're welcome. Right. Now, if you have to communicate with me or whatever through the phone or whatever it is, please do so through WhatsApp, or even you have to Zoom me or what. I'm okay, perfectly okay. I don't care. Right. Fatin. Okay. Ada yang
Thank
tak
you,
terjawab.
Prof.
You welcome. Yalah, kalau nak datang come over office, datang lah.
Prof belanja makan.
Boleh kat luar sana.
Wah. Prof, bolehlah kita makan kat luar.
Boleh untuk yang ada kat sini, boleh kalau nak ajak kita makan, boleh makan bersama lah.
Wow.
Saya nak
Anggap
juga,
apa.
Prof.
Boleh.
Nadira pun kat sini juga.
Saya kat kampus juga.
Ya ke?
Buka kamera nak.
Buka kamera you.
Alah, okey, kejap.
Nah,
Cepat cari tudung cepat.
nantilah kalau boleh, maybe jumpa dekat depan pun okey.
Bila tu, Prof?
Nadira. Okey. Siapa lagi kat kampus? Who else? Sarah dekat kampus. Boleh join.
Balik saya dari kampus.
Siapa? Izzati. Izzati, you dekat kampus ke dekat Kuching?
Baru balik dari kampus dari Kuching.
Okey, kalau kata nak, yalah. Boleh, mana-mana. Satu, yalah. Okay. Any more? Anyone else yang nak communicate dengan saya? Right. Thank you so much for the rest of you. Nurul, ada kata nak minta katakan?
Ada, Prof.
Alright. Okay. You have... Alah.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay, thank you, Beverly. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay, thank you, Prof. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you semua. Sarah, kat mana ni?
Saya dekat Samarinda.
Samarinda. Dekat depan Fali kan?
Ya.
Macam mana kat kawasan tu? Sebenarnya Fali pun ada kedai kan? Kat Fali pun ada kedai kan?
Ada orang cakap macam tu.